All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and defending the glory and honor to my heavenly power and Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to all the elders and apostles of GMS that taught me this truth. Peace and shalom to my fellow Akim that taught me this truth, that are pushing this truth for honesty and sincerity. Shalom, shalom to the hopeful elect. And this report is coming out yesterday. Just more complete wickedness and madness from the so-called white man. Right now, you don't see memes about this and jokes about this going around on you niggas' timeline and pages. All right, but you damn sure post all you can about R. Kelly. So it says French report 330,000 children victims of church sex abuse. All right, and this what happens, man, when the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Okay, they have corrupt and filthy policies, man, all under the gaze and all under the or hiding behind the scriptures and the Bible, man, and God. Okay, this is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And the wicked is Esau, Edom, man. All right, painting over the images of our Messiah. All right, painting over the images of the disciples and the apostles and even the angels, man. All right, put his face on front of the images of our ancestors, man. Not only did he put his face, but he put his doctrine on them as well. All right, so it's just so much going on, man. And as we were at camp last night, Amber Alerts come through of more children being stolen, man. And this is all under this man's watch, which is why we need to get the hell up out of here, man. All right. And so he covered the faces of the judges, because if this was to go on while we were in control, judgment would be brought forth from this, man. Molesting and touching kids, man. That's insane, man. But you dare not see vocab do anything about this shit right here. No breakdown, no scriptures getting into this or none of that, man. All right. But we do know that this man's religious system is false, and we're going to get into that in Revelations, I believe it's the 16th chapter as well. So we're just going to read some of this article, man. And it's a complete madness. And I'm also going to play a short video of what they're doing in France as well. All right, the hypocrisy of this thing. So it says Commission President Jean Macro Save Suave, or however you say his name, left hand copies of the report of Catholic bishops Eric D. Mullins Beaufort, president of the Bishops' Conference of France, during the publishing of a report by an independent commission into sexual abuse by church officials Tuesday, October 5th, 2021, in Paris. A major French report released Tuesday found that an estimated 330,000 children were victims of sex abuse within France's Catholic Church over the past 70 years, in France's first major reckoning with the devastating phenomenon. All right, but this is nothing new to us, because Esau's been doing this all throughout the entirety. All right, I did a video on my last page going into pedestry and how that kind of became a huge thing, because the Hamites were doing it as well, but the Lord still has that same spirit and major idol worshiping and deviancy that he had on Esau, man. All right. But the Greeks were big into those types of things, man. The orgies, the fondling and touching of boys and girls. All right. And homosexuality, that was normal to them, man. Okay. So it says victims of abuse within France's Catholic Church welcomed a historic turning point. Tuesday, after a new report estimated that 330,000 children in France were sexually abused over the past 70 years, providing the country's first accounting of the worldwide phenomenon. The figure includes abuse committed by some 3,000 priests and an unknown number of other people involved in the church. Wrongdoing that Catholic authorities covered up over decades in a systematic manner. According to the president of commissions that issued the report, Jean-Max Suave. And we know that this whole Catholic thing, we know that's all madness and bullshit, man. All right. And we're gonna get this out of Revelations, the 13th chapter. Let me see. Revelations 13, or Salaki, Revelation 16 and 13. I saw three unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. And that false prophet, first of all, the three unclean spirits are the religious system, the military system, and the monetary system. All right. And they come from out of the dragon, which the dragon is a representation of the Roman Empire. All right. And we know that there it goes right there, the Roman Catholic Church, and the Roman Catholic Church and the Vatican and all these, we know that they're huge in idol worshiping. Okay. And they worship, they actually in actuality worship the spiritual demon Satan, man. All right. Which is why do you see these type of allegations and scandals? This has been going on since I was a kid, man. I used to remember hearing about this, and nothing's changed. Nothing has changed, man. All right, but you want to point the fingers at men that stand on the corner and read the scriptures and tell you that a girl that's of 16 or 15 years old in ancient times was considered a young woman, and here these are kids, man, children, man. All right. But again, nothing will become of this, man, because Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And this is part of the wicked. This is how they run their enterprise, man. All right. Again, I haven't outside of, I think I seen it on, I did see it on Instagram. Someone posted, I think it was D.L. Hewley, his whack ass posted it on Instagram. And I originally seen it from the elder Shawamba. And then I had a friend who's in the truth or coming into the truth send me an article, and I was already had the scriptures lined up to do this, man. All right. But again, and I saw 13, Revelation 16 and 13. And I saw three unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, out of Rome, okay, and out of the mouth of the beast, okay, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. And again, the false prophet is their false religious system, man. Okay, which some of us call the Roman Catholic Church. Verse 14, for they are spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world to gather them to battle of the great day of God Almighty. All right. And it's going to be, it's a spiritual battle as well, man. Okay. Before it's a physical battle. Okay. And the spiritual aspect of it is not to get caught up in their idol worshiping or the image of the beast, if you will, man. Their philosophy, their doctrine, which in their mind, they believe that this type of shit is okay. That this is a green light for them to do this, man. All right. Solely against the scriptures, which why we call them it's why Esau is called the adversary, man, because they are against or the anti-Messiah system that we're in. Because everything this man brings forth or he does is against the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. In every avenue, man. In every avenue. All right. So let's get a little back and get more into that that article. Let me see. The 250, the 2,500 page document was issued as a Catholic, as the Catholic Church in France, like in other countries, seeks to face up to shameful secrets that were long covered up. Victims welcome to report as long overdue, and the head of the French bishops Slovakia conference asks for their forgiveness. And the only way that you will be able to get forgiveness is from the Lord Yahweh Shem Al Shai, but the Lord is gonna put you in slavery, man. All right, this madness has been ongoing for centuries, man. Again, this is part of their makeup, man. The soul lifted up him is not upright. All right, which is why you see shit like Epstein Island and the whole Boy Scout scandal. Okay, the Nexus child sex trafficking ring. All right, the Seagrams Harris sisters. All this and all Aline Maxwell, all this shit, man. And no one, the whole thing, even the whole thing with I forgot the name of the furniture company where they were shipping and moving kids, and they show you this all in the movies, man, and in cartoons as well, man. All right, this is the man of sin, okay, being revealed. So, like, let me shut all this off. This is the man of sin being revealed, man. All right, with his works as well, and his works are of lies, rape, robbery, murder, and deviant shit like this, man. All right. The report said that a tally of 330 victims includes an estimated 2,1,600 people abused by priests and other clerics, and the rest by church figures such as scout leaders or camp counselors. The estimates are based on broader research by France's National Institute of Health and medical research into sexual abuse of children in the country. The study's author estimate 80% of the church's victims were boys, while the broader study of sexual abuse found that 75% of the overall victims were girls. The independent commission urged the church to take strong action, denouncing its faults and silence. It also called on the Catholic Church to help compensate the victims, notably in cases that are too old to prosecute via French courts. But you see the thing about Esau Edom, there's no statute of limitations on the wickedness that he's done throughout his time to the Lord's chosen people. All right, because this is not just so-called Edomites that are this is being done to. Esau's hiding his wickedness behind the whole foster care system. Okay, many women of Israelite nationality go disappearing every year, and it doesn't make headline news, which is why everyone is talking about this missing white woman syndrome. And it's true, man. Okay, it's true. They show you this in movies, how they have kidnapping rings, and there's a lot that I really can't speak on, man. Because of the algorithms, but this is brought to the forefront. All things are going to be made manifest in the last days, man. All right, and what this man has been doing throughout his history is being brought to the forefront. Okay, and no more are people looked on as a conspiracy theorist or kooks or whack jobs or whatnot, because this shit has turned out to be true, man. Okay, it's turned out to be true. This is 1 Timothy, and I'll start at 3, and we're just gonna read down a little bit. A bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife, valiant, sober, of good behavior, given hospitality, apt to teach. Verse 3, not given to wine, nor striker, not greedy or filthy lucre, but patient, not a brawler, not covetous. One that ruleth well his own house, having his children subjection with all gravity. Salakia. For if a man knoweth not to rule his house, how shall he take care of the church of God? Now, a bishop, a bishop is a man that's under the king, but they praise themselves to be bishops and cardinals and saints, and look what the hell is going on. Now they've taken the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai's word and thrown it out. But since you decide to take the Lord's word, you're held responsible. Since you decide to take the Lord's words in your mouth, you're held responsible for these actions, man. Okay? And the scriptures tell you, and we're going to get that in Proverbs, I believe it's 22. The scriptures tell you to train up a child. All right. And look what you're doing to the children, man. Okay. Look what you're doing to the children. And you're taking these children's fragile mind and you're over sexualizing the society. Or you got it in cartoons, you got it in TV shows. You're making lifelong TV shows like Sesame Street. You're turning the characters gay. Arthur. Okay, you got gay Lego sets. Of like Batman and all this other shit. It's just madness, man. Okay, you got drag queens coming reading to the children, story time, flashing the kids, or you got kids constantly always missing. We have to get the hell up out of here, man. All right, this is not a profitable kingdom, man. Damn sure not a kingdom to be raising your kids up in, man. Okay. So let's see here. Yeah, Psalms 22 and look at it. Psalms 22:6, and it says, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from this." And this is why you have a lot of kids, okay, that end up being homosexuals because they were molested at a young age, and then they go on to do it to other kids because it was done to them. All right, you started and you put this inside of a child's head and you trained him up in the wrong path, man. And now he's out doing it to other kids. All right, and the cycle goes on and on and on. All right, instead of training up the children to be future leaders, okay, to be future. And this is not just Edomite. We're solely talking about Edomites because this is what the story is about. But you had people like Malachi York that were molesting. It was huge in New York. It was huge during the quote unquote conscious community, man. All right, it was huge there, man. But you niggas and you Edomites all have the spirit of Satan working on you, man. All right, and the Lord Yahweh Shemal Shai is getting ready to bring judgment for this, man. Whether you like it, believe it or not, man. All right. So instead of training up a child to be upright and to fear the Lord Yahweh Shemal Shai, or even those that are not in the truth to be, all they can be in this wicked society, you're taking their innocence away from them, man. All right, something that the devil would do anyway, man. All right, something that the devil would do. And again, this is Esau's history, man. So it's the norm to them, man. It's the norm to them. And what are they ready to do? Pay off the victims, man. Pay off the victims. Okay, let me see here. So, I thought I had some more scriptures. See what we got here. I'm supposed to have way more scriptures than I don't know what happened. This is Psalms 127:3. Lo, children are an inheritance of the Lord Yahweh, and the fruit of thy womb is his reward. You're supposed to look down on your son and your daughter with joy, man. All right, and going them and training them up to be future leaders. All right, to rule your empire but instead they go off to camp and they go off to Boy Scout, and they all places they go to church where they think they're safe and to worship their God or whatever they believe to be God, and this is happening to them, man. All right, complete and total madness, man. All right, and I'm gonna move down to verse 5. It says, "Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate." And the scriptures say, "Be fruitful and multiply, man." And happy is the man that have, abundance of children, man. Okay, but here in this society, it's hard. Okay, because it costs, man. It costs a lot, a shit ton of money. You know what I'm saying, to maintain a child, and then on top of it, you have to look at the filthiness that they have to endure and go and deal with every day, man. All right, every day. Again, we're in an overly sexualized society, and there was actually a video of the channel I followed yesterday, and it's called Zay the Truth, and it was just showing different uh, cartoons and the sexual innuendos that they have in the cartoons that they're putting in there for kids. Matter of fact, let me pause and see if I can bring it up real quick. All right, yo, was able to find it. Now, this is the Truth Unveiled 777's commentary over it. But this channel comes from Zay Loves Truth. And just watch the sexual innuendos that goes on, man. We'll just watch the video real quick.
And even in some movies like this also, that also feature Disney, and even Tarzan also getting a little too close. And yes, even Ed, Ed, and Eddie also, these things are just inappropriate indeed. And then, even worse, they even put it just in your face when it comes to some of these other ones, and children who are too small to understand what's really going on and what these cartoons are really subliminally trying to show. Because it's all about brainwashing, and it's all about dumbing the generation and the masses down, indeed. Just when you thought cartoons were supposed to be fun and playful and even educational, well, it's even deeper than you think, and the surprise goes even deeper than you think. It's just the Illuminati's way of mind control, subliminal programming, brainwashing, but also it's casting a spell on your children too. And doing so in such a way where their mind is being plagued with images such as this one. And mind you, this is from Tom and Jerry how many years ago? It's just the Illuminati's.
See? So yeah, man, this is shit that is exposed to our kids, man. Which is why we got to get the hell up out of here, man. And why all these things are being brought to the forefront in the last days, man. Okay? And so we're just gonna review the full chapter here. This is Sirach. I'll start at 1, man. 10 and 1. Seems like we're reading this every other week, man, because of the madness that's going on. It says, "A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered." But there's no order here in the government. All right. Your president that you have right now is a damn pedophile, man. Okay. We've seen what he's been doing with the kids and the children and all this other shit. And this is who you picked as the leader of the so-called free world, man. All right. No order whatsoever. Okay. As the judge of his people, as the judge of the people is himself. So are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are they that dwell therein. All right. It speaks for itself, man. All right. A nation full of rape, robbery, murder, and buck breaking, and it's still continued on, man, even to this day. Okay. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inherited. And we are destroyed as a people, like you just said. Like the video just said, dumbing down the masses. All right, hitting you with subliminal messages, and now they're just bringing it straight at you with you and your kids, man. All right. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it a profitable ruler. And we're getting close to those times, man. Okay, we're getting close to those times that the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai will set a profitable ruler, which is his only begotten son, down to the earth, man. Okay, let me see. Because of verse 8, jumping down to 8, because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Unrighteous dealings, man. All right. Hiding behind the guise of a bishop or a pope or a cardinal or some type of clergy and going in there and fondling and touching other people's kids, man. And then when they do it, which they'll probably stay in position. When they do it, you try to compensate the family with money. These kids are gonna be fucked up for life, man. Excuse my language. They're gonna be messed up for life, man. Dealing with this devil, man. So because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. It has to be, man. It's filthy in this place, man. It has to be translated. Verse 9, why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man, for such an one sitteth in his own soul to sell, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels. All right, there, pride here. Yeah, you got Pride Month. All right, in the Lord's holy place, man. What do you have going on there? Pink City, man. All right, yeah, Pink City. And if you speak up against these people or what their agenda is, you're the blame and you're the outcast. Okay. Verse 9. The physician cut off a long diseased, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. And the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is a physician, and the disease that he's cutting off is the rulership of Esau Edom, man. All right. And yes, he is the so-called white man, is the king of the world right now, but he's getting ready to be dethroned, man. And a new kingdom will spring up with righteousness, man. All right. So hopefully this lesson was edifying, man. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.